forever. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Ubiport's Q&A. This is a 176th version of this Q&A. And with me today, I have Aptly.
Hello.
And Alfred.
Hello.
Can you guys believe it's been 176 episodes of this?
Unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah. I remember the 100th episode. It feels like yesterday.
Yeah, it's been, but it's been a long time.
Yeah.
Okay. So shall we just go straight to the news then?
Yes, if you have some.
Yeah. So I can start with some personal, quote unquote personal, but some experiment that I've been doing in my my cave, shall we say. So first of all, I now have a version of Qt6 browser, Morph browser, compiled to ARM64, and it works amazingly. So that's a little bit of an hype news for this episode, because right after this episode, I will try to publish it to the open store. So after this episode is done, you might be able to try it out. If I'm not able to upload it because it's quite large, and I remember there was some problems uploading last time I tried doing a Morph browser a while back. If not, I will publish it in the forum or on Telegram.
Very nice.
So finally now I can watch YouTube perfectly fine. I can browse all the websites fine, log into banking, and everything just works. This isn't even the latest version of Qt. So when we upgrade it even further, it will be even more up to date. But this is at least a lot of progress. So yeah.
All right. Should we head over to the merge requests that have landed?
Yeah. After the merge request, I have one other thing, so we can just do the merge request first.
All right. So what has landed over the last 2 weeks in GitLab is first and foremost the Lomiri printing app is now fixed up to resize the content to the screen again, so that everything fits on the screen. There is a change in the dialer app for a checkbox that seemingly was not working properly. There's also a change for Network Manager and NetPlan to fix removal of Wi-Fi networks again. And what we also have is a fix for OnePlus devices, guest mounting the /ODM partition, so that all the proprietary blobs that are required are loaded. We've removed the 000 backup hook, which runs at startup, which caused which is one of the reasons why delays were happening during the upgrade from 2004 to 2404 during the first boot. That is fixed now. Also improvements to the Click App Armor blocking user session rather than early boot, so that you can see next time a long boot up happens, you at least get to see the spinner, the loading splash. Also, what has landed is a fix for 2404 applications which are unconfined and want to use the web engine. What else do we have? Also, a performance improvement with App Armor and booting up a device after an upgrade. 60% performance improvement. so it gets to load the first boot experience quicker when you have a lot of applications installed. There's also a patch for MediaTek devices on Android 12 with regards to Wi-Fi mode switching, so that hotspots work again. We have the Fairphone 4 and the Fairphone 5 land WireGuard support. And that looks very interesting. It turns out that the Fairphone 4 already had working WireGuard in the source tree, which just needed to be enabled. And from the looks of it, those are the biggest changes that have landed.
Awesome.
A lot happened. But
Yeah.
that's normal because everyone just hold their horses before the release of novel, and once it's done, then they can break things again and then push new things. So, yeah.
That is awesome. Okay, I
see one question here. I want to take real quick from live chat because it's fitting. WireGuard support would be great on all devices, and also using a Pixel 3a. It's already enabled in the Pixel 3a. You just need to enable WireGuard in Network Manager's terminal application, NMTUI, and then you can enable a WireGuard connection from there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, I will just jump in with another thing that I talked about if you were at the last Q&A. But this is continuation of this project of stabilizing Ubuntu Touch to be daily driver ready for everyone. So I'm going back and forth and talking with different people, talking with different users, different use cases and how they use the device. And I also talked with someone that tried Ubuntu Touch but switched back, and I asked them why. And I have collected quite a lot of information on what the state of Ubuntu Touch is, and it is, for me as a developer, it is a little bit mind-blowing how much it was that I haven't seen myself by using the device. But there is everything from like small hints on how to use the device, for example, that should be clearer. But there are also bigger issues, like we all know, the browser, for example. But there are also things like some jankiness moving around, switching between applications, and also the how some of the application interact with each other. There's a lot of things that people expect a mobile phone to do, and we need to design it in a way that explains it better or change it. So this is something I will continue on by collecting this information. I will write a blog post about it, and I would like to invite people to become these kind of paper cut hunters. So we need all type of users, all type of use cases. How everything from power users to low end users. So if you want to be a part of this, please check out the forum afterwards. I will post afterwards. And I want a continuation of this and try to establish a team that can help out going through the testing the device. So it will be kind of a QA group, but it will be a QA group specifically focusing on pain points and what causes the adaptation stagnating, what causes people to either move away or not move to it, and try to make Ubuntu Touch as seamless as possible for everyone to use and switch to.
Yeah, for many people, it will be something like WhatsApp uh, or Facebook Messenger, or I don't know what other kind of messaging they can use that are missing on Ubuntu Touch. So that's the easy answer, but we want to get past that, and because for this kind of proprietary app, we cannot do so much except bridging to Matrix, and maybe that can be also featured maybe on the website, or I don't know. But
Yeah.
yeah. And so main point of contact will be the forum for this?
Either forum, or actually you talked about we can create a Telegram group, and I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Great. Then
And also, you talked about apps. That also is something that I see a lot come up as a pain point. But as you see, as you say, there's not much you can do about proprietary apps. There is, of course, the Matrix way of some of them, but there's also Waydroid and improving the integration with Waydroid and try to make that as good as possibly can. But also make it easier to. This is something I got to complain about. Is that there's no easy way to install Waydroid without. Of course, you can install the Waydroid helper, but it, in my opinion, and I think that's what I got from talking with people, it should be integrated to the system. It should be easier to install Waydroid and get it up and running, and also explain better what Waydroid is. Because now I see, for example, give me an example. My wife is using Ubuntu Touch, and she has no idea what Waydroid is, and she has no idea that it even existed. So there was no clear indication of how for her to get the application. If we had something in settings like Android compatibility layer, or Android app compatibility, that would tell a little bit more story. That's also something that I think we are forgetting, because we know what Vader is. We talk about it all the time, but not everyone do.
That's right.
And yeah, it is. I see on someone on the live chat says that the fact that we need Vader is a pain, and yeah, it is. But the reality is that we need it for the time being, and of course we hope to be able to be big enough that these corporations actually make Ubuntu Touch apps. But for now, that's
Yeah, and maybe we need to promote it for a while. Yeah, we avoided it for the reasons you explained, because we hope that we will be self-sufficient and big enough to have everything that we need. But with banking apps being necessary, and some government switching to authentication by means of applications as well. So yeah, that will be a good solution in the meantime, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe it's time to switch to our sponsors. Who wants to do the sponsors, and who wants to do the patrons?
I don't have them in front of me because of the pad is broken.
Okay, so because the pad is broken, I will do them because I have them.
Okay.
So let's just go to banner. And we want to thank our sponsors: Smooth, Vola, Pine64, Weinstein, DigitalOcean, Netlify, Odoo Community Association, Private Internet Access, Gartner and Associate Consulting, Tixia, GitLab, Cloudrun, Codlutin, Gandhi.net, and Brax Technologies. Without your help, we won't be able to do the shows and maintain Ubuntu Touch. So thanks a lot. It's widely appreciated. And we have also Patreons. We have A. Seal, Adam Avelka, Conspy, Daniel Franchak, Heather, Ellsworth, Heyman Stoffels, Jose Angel Escura, JT, Caleb Clark, Kenneth Drew, Luigi 311, Michael Kellner, Mr. T10001, Omegus, Rondarius, Spendier Hose, Xela Alex 1234, Barry Titterton, SS, Peter Dennert, Joshua Eng, Inuyash. It's toast. Sorry for the last one.
Inuyasha
Toast.
Inuyasha toast.
Inuyash toast. Well. So the 5 last one were the random 5 that we pick from the lower level Patreons, but they are higher level in our hearts. Thanks a lot for your contribution. Sorry for mispronouncing your names. And if you also want us to mispronounce your name, you can head over to ubpost.com/donate. The page has been modified recently. We are currently trying to clear things out. So if some means of donating are not present, that may be because we don't have the means to handle them currently, but we are in the process to fixing everything. So currently Patreon's work, LibrePay works, SEPA transfer works, PayPal works, I guess. So that should be, at least for now, the current way. And if you want us to spread the word about Ubuntu Touch, you can also head over to ubpost.com/shop and buy some merch. We don't make a lot of money on this, but it spreads the word around that Ubuntu Touch exists, that it's still out there, that we are currently working to create a real alternative to Android and Apple devices. Thanks a lot, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I forgot to go to through the list of updated and new apps, and I didn't prepare my screen, so let me just share this here. And so we have a lot of newer apps. Oh, Amazfish just got updated. What? It's live. So I will start with the new apps because we had a bunch this time. Let's see. The first one is Forma, which is here. Forma is an image converter for Ubuntu Touch brought by Breno Almeida. So thanks, Breno. It allows you to convert image formats, basically JPEG to PNG, or maybe TIFF. I don't know how you pronounce it. I don't see TIFF in the list. PNG, JPEG, AVIF, HEIC, HEIF, and WebBP. I don't like WebBP. So yeah, if I had to download the WebBP, I will definitely use the Forma converter. So thanks a lot, Breno, for bringing this app to the store. It's a very useful one, I think. We've got also an app that is already there. It's a stopwatch, but this one is a bit special and has a very nice look. So thanks a lot, Vlad, for bringing this app to Ubuntu Touch. So as you see, it has a look of a vintage analog stopwatch with all the necessary feature, dark and light theme. So very, very nice to have. Thanks a lot, Vlad, for this app. We have also the Linux desktop monitor, which is here. This is a useful app to monitor servers, and it has been brought to you by Yomen Thomas. So yeah, basically you can connect to your server with a configuration, and you can have access to the uptime, CPU load, RAM usage, etc. CPU temp, I guess, or maybe it's a system temp. I don't know. Nice step-by-step guide to configure it. So yeah, seems a very interesting app for administrators out there. Thanks a lot, Human, for this. And we have also two apps brought by Pierre Parent. I suppose he's French, so where are they? The first one is PDF.js, which is apparently a PDF viewer in JavaScript, I would say. And the other one is also a PDF viewer, which is Chromium PDF. So yeah, maybe it's the same app, I don't know, but both are landed in the open store. So yeah, thanks a lot, Pierre, for this app. And yeah, it's not the only PDF viewer, but it's good to have choices. And we have also a lot of updated apps. So we have Pickpocket, which is an image client, which is an alternative to Google Image, to say the. So thanks a lot, Breno, to continue supporting this app. We have also UPer Indicator, which has been updated recently. So thanks, Pavlo, for this. I didn't see any specific improvements. Mbot installer has been also updated by Kugi. So this is a new version for Noble. So thanks a lot to maintain your app and bringing it to Noble and taking care that it works properly. I didn't try it yet, but I will, because it brings some improvements like little hacks, like that can help with, let's say, for example, the rounded corners or the notch in the middle. So that can be very, very helpful. We have also the camera scanner, which has been updated, also for supporting mobile. So thanks, Jonathan, for this. We have Chatter. Where is it? Chatter. So by Western World, which brought a lot of apps to Focal recently. He did a lot of work, and now he improved on this chat, IRC chat application. So thanks a lot. We have also UT Translator that has been brought to Noble. This one, no, maybe. I didn't check if it was available on Noble, but the previous version was also stating that it was the last build for Focal. So this one should be the first one for Noble, but I didn't check. So I don't know, not sure.
It is for Noble.
Sorry?
It is for Noble.
Oh, great. Excellent. I will quickly install it because I have it on my Pixel 3a that is still in Focal, and it was very great. We've got also Ubisonic that has been updated recently. So thanks, Christopher, for this. Spreadsheet also, an offline HTML way to look at spreadsheet files. So thank you, FP Fabi, for this. Really nice app, even if it's a bit awkward to have spreadsheet on mobile, but the larger screens are probably easier to use. What we have? We have Rotascope, which has been brought to Focal by John Cybership, thanks to the work of Alaska Linux user, which is also Western. So yeah, thanks a lot for this. We have also QuickSee that has been updated the same way. So this is compatible with Noble, with Focal. maybe Noble as well, but haven't tested it. And also the Space Invader app game. So yeah, it's also the same way, brought to Focal by Alaska Linux user, and merge request accepted by John Supership. We have uWolf that has been also updated recently. So uWolf is an alternative browser brought to you by Chromium OS guy, which is great to have an alternative. Yeah, so very good to have also this alternate browser while waiting for Morph based on Qt 6. Where am I? The screen clock. The screen clock has been also updated with new translation by Daniel Frost. So thanks, Daniel. OSM Scout server has been updated to Noble, which I didn't test, but it's a very welcome addition to Noble. Personally, my best use case are with pure maps. I can switch from offline maps thanks to OSM Scout server, and online maps if I'm in France, actually. Thanks, Jonathan, for updating it, and thanks everyone that worked probably with you on this. But, so thanks everyone involved. Pocket VM has been updated by No Ones and Alfred here. So if you want to say words about the modification you made.
It's just a rebuild against Noble and making sure that everything works as expected. I've had one person test it, and then I pushed the binary, and that's about it. It's not much of a work there.
Yeah, and you also updated DevTools, so a suite of tools. Yeah.
Yes,
It's
that's
the same kind of ideas.
Yeah, it's basically what I did there was fix up something so that when you use the debugger, the GDB debugger, so that symbols it downloads symbols from the Ubuntu server now, and it caches them properly so that when you start another debugging session, it doesn't have to download it again.
Very good. We had also the time management apps that has been updated, so continuous support from the dev team at Kalin CIT Services. So thanks a lot for the continuous work on the time management app, which is part of the Odoo suite of applications. So yeah, great to see the continuous work on this. We have also WhatsWeb that has been updated. I don't use WhatsApp, but many do, and so it's very useful that it's been updated. And apparently there was some major fixes. So thanks, Adrian Campos Garrido, for this, and for the support and the continuous care and maintaining of this app. We have also the UT Sysbench Qt UI that has been updated by Adam Friedrich. I don't know how to pronounce the last part of his name, so I won't try. So yeah, quite useful to test your device and its capabilities compared to other. And we have also Launcher Modulars that has been updated by Server Linux. So Launcher Modulars allows you to have an alternative launcher. So yeah, very nice looking one with a lot of themes, I guess. So yeah, they did a great job with this, and it's very popular. And so Hammerfish was just updated, but it was also a few days earlier. So active work being done on a mass fish, or maybe some last minute polishing. So not sure what is the last update about, but hopefully it works now on Noble. Let's people with a smartwatch test it out and see. So yeah, thanks Joseph Nish for this. And the last one was the Battery Saver by Lionel Duboeuf, which allows you to switch network cellular data to 2G to save on battery life. So yeah, this can help improve your device battery life if you have an old battery, or if you have a small battery that needs to last a bit longer. So yeah, and that rounds things up for the app updated and the new apps. A lot of one, because yeah, the full page almost. So thanks a lot for maintaining these apps and for bringing them to Ubuntu Touch in the first place. Thanks everyone.
Nice.
And now I guess it's time to go to the question from the forum. We have several of them. The first one is from Vlad Mirki. Vlad asks, says, first of all, a huge thank you to those who contribute to the development of Ubuntu Touch, its community, and the porting of new devices. You are exceptional. And I do agree. Would it be possible, as Felix and Sander started to do, to create sessions, webinars, or videos to explain application development under Ubuntu Touch? How to get started, and also progress in application or UT development. How to deal with the changes linked to Noble release, with the future use of Qt 6, and so on. Thanks for reading, Vlad. I find it very interesting, and yeah, that's also something that you were considering. Sorry, Marius, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Yeah, currently, yeah, maybe if someone wants to contribute videos to the UBports YouTube channel, feel free to send them to us. Yeah, I don't know which is the best place, but you can always reach out on Telegram or on the forums. And then someone will probably see them and reach out to us to see how to upload them to the YouTube channel, because that will be a nice thing to gather all the videos into one place that everyone can be looking for. Because I know a lot of people made videos on their own YouTube channel. I don't know if we can link video between channels. That would be something good.
No idea.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's a YouTube way to do things. Something like a repost on Reddit or something. But yeah, very good idea indeed. And yeah, that would be probably helpful for new developers. Then we have also a question from Meseisto that Meseisto asks, I get the impression that some new people have joined the community recently, mostly as a result of Android's stricter bootloader rules. Have you noticed this, and how are you dealing with it? Are there new and more developers in the project? Did you
Good
notice
question.
something?
I haven't noticed much in that regard, but it would be very fitting for the whole situation to end up this way so that we get more attraction. so to say. Seems like a no-brainer. But we haven't had anyone in the core development group pop up and say, "Oh well, there are a few people who want to do something. There are a few more people who are willing to share the workload." So
I
maybe,
saw some people in Telegram asking about how to contribute.
yeah.
But yeah. So currently, not so many, but hopefully it will bring some more people on board. We have also a question from Domu BPKM that asks, what's the situation for Mir2.x subsurface support on Noble? Very specific one.
Subsurfaces right now crash after some time when, for example, Firefox is loaded and used. And it's a very deep down issue, which we haven't been able to figure out yet. Investigations are ongoing.
Okay. Well, good to know. We have a question from T12392N. And actually, it's 3 questions and an introduction. But I think they are in the chat. And basically, if I can summarize it, sorry if that's not what you expected. They ask how the project is going, how it feels, what are the plans for the future for application and security, privacy. So to sum things up, things are still going quite well. We still don't have a lot of contributors, but things are going better, in my opinion. We saw new interest with the release of Lomiri in the Debian repository. And as of plans, currently that's a bit of an issue. And I think this is also what Marius is working on with bringing Ubuntu Touch to every kind of user, I would say. So basically, yes, that will be interesting to figure out a way to come up with a plan as a community. Currently, this is not a community that is driven by a major company contributing to it with their needs. So we don't have this kind of scheduling, but that will be great to figure a way to get priorities and find a way to get things done. I don't know if you want to add something else, guys? No? Then we have Captain Funk that says, thanks for the Q&A and all the work for Ubuntu Touch. I have a few questions, and the questions are, if we stay on Focal, will we still get some updates on regular core and non-core apps? Yes, for the apps you can have new updates because some apps are fully compatible between Focal and Noble, so you will still enjoy both of them, but it will depend on the developer, because if they only support Noble and that it breaks something with the Focal, then it won't work, obviously. Also, they ask, is there an upgrade on the kernel when we go from Focal to Noble? And if so, which kernel is shipped on Noble? That also depends on the maintainers of the port. And I will say, usually no. It's probably based on the same kind of version of the kernel. But for some device, it might also bring a newer kernel if the maintainer decided to go with a newer one, but not sure if that's been the case for any device yet. And also from Noble, is that hard, complex to revert back to focal? Where can we find a guide? I don't know if we can go back to focal. Probably we can using the installer at the moment, but
Yes.
it will stop being the case in the long run. But currently, I think you can install the latest version of focal. And last question from Captain Funk is it possible or would it be possible and hard to run Android apps integrated in Ubuntu Touch without launching the full Android system with heavy graphical interface? I don't know. Do you guys know?
The window mode of Waydroid only works with subsurfaces and requires a few changes to Qt Mirror, which have not landed, and maybe also Mirror. So we need to figure those things out before we can have an integrated experience there where the applications look like they're from the system.
Okay, very good. Then we have a question from Yuxis or Yuxes. I saw that the Free Software Foundation is working on this LibrePhone project. Do you think it could help Ubuntu Touch in any way? Maybe UbiPorts should team up with them.
Well, they're mostly working on free proprietary blobs in the firmware level. So we might be able to make use of this, but for now it remains to be seen what they will tackle and on what devices they decide to work on. So it might be something that only works for a handful of devices and not for all of them. And yeah, it's mostly about firmware that they want to free.
Okay. Then we have a question from Charlie who says, hello community. First of all, many thanks to everyone who made Ubuntu Touch 24.4 possible. It is clear that there are still some errors at the beginning. Will there be a version 24.4 1.1 soon? Or is the normal OTA rhythm followed every couple of months?
The goal is to release 1.1 in a few weeks. I don't remember when exactly, but it might be around 3 weeks or something, close to that.
Okay, so maybe mid November.
Maybe, but
Okay.
don't take my word for it.
Yeah, because if we have some last minute bugs that we found, then we can delay the deployments because we don't want to break people's phones.
Yeah.
And we have a question also from Equario that says several apps in the open store didn't work after upgrading to Noble, like Amazfish and Ambot. Works with latest updates. So yeah, I guess Ambot works with the latest update, they say. This felt like a subpar experience compared to the Xenial to Focal update, where the apps in the store had a separate focal branch and were expected to work. Why was it done differently this time?
Well, we wanted to keep the compatibility to all the focal apps because there have been so many focal apps released. And guaranteeing an API stability was quite easy because the only thing we needed to do was ship those libraries that are not part of the official Ubuntu image anymore, like OpenSSL 1.1, and making sure that this is that this is shipped. And yeah, I mean, granted, it's a bummer when applications don't start, but I personally believe the return here was quite fast from the developers of apps because
Yeah, and
almost everything works, in my
yeah,
opinion.
and I personally think that the experience is better with the move from focal to noble, because from Xenial to focal we lost a lot of apps. Yes, you didn't have them in the open store, and so the apps that you launched worked, but you lost a lot of back compatibilities with those former apps. But with Noble, we had many apps that were still working without any change. So I think the experience is pretty good compared to the first move. In my opinion, at least, or in my experience, it's been better. And that's it for the forum. So now, guys, did you see some question in the chat? I see there's a lot of discussion in the chat.
Oh, I see one.
Ah.
I do have a question. Will there ever be a way to extend the system partition to have more space so that we can use app to install packages? I'm trying to mount some network shares, but needs CIFS utils. Nikita is right now working on a solution there, which is supposed to use LVM to create logical volumes for user data and rootfs based on the user data partition. And the idea is to do this migration on the fly. I'm not sure how much on the fly it's possible, but I'm waiting for more hints there. But yeah, we do aim to provide more storage space as soon as possible.
Yeah, and because it also prevents some features to come with the oh, okay. I lost my thoughts. So let me erase everything. You didn't see anything. Well, I can answer this one. No planned cooperation with other projects, but we are open to discuss with anyone that shares the same goals. That's the goal of the foundation, after all, to bring Ubuntu Touch forward and to bring it to more people and to create a real alternative to Android and iPhone. So we are cooperating with phone manufacturers like Vola and Brax, and hopefully we can also add the support for Ubuntu Touch for Fairphones in the future. At least I hope to bring that back to the scene. And hopefully the move to Noble was a first step, and but we need also more to be updated because they have requirements for operating system working on their phone, so they won't ship if they don't have a recent and decent browser experience. So yeah, that will be a must-have. So yeah, if we can have other cooperations, and please be welcome. If some people, because I was in contact also last year at the Ubuntu Summit with people from KDE Plasma, and the team from Plasma Mobile is interested to share apps with Ubuntu Touch. So that would be a good way to cooperate, and we are all open for it. But no one stepped forward as for now. But this is still something that would be great to do. So yeah, we are very welcome to any kind of cooperation, and but we rely on individual people wanting to do the job and make the first contact. And if you want us to say, yeah, go forward because you can represent the foundation, then please step up and we will help you in this way.
All right. Does this look like the end of the show?
Yeah, if you don't see any question in the chat, it's been 50 minutes now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's it. Thanks everyone for joining. Thank you, Alfred.
Thank you very much.
And thanks the chat for. I guess you discussed a lot together. That's great. I like that. So we will see you in a couple of weeks. In the meantime, take care and bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.